Hey kids, Inverted Cow here. Welcome back to Space Haven Alpha 12. We're going to jump back in. We are back in. It's been a bit of time since I finished here. We have done a lot of building on this ship. I basically pumped every bit of resource into this ship as I could. I managed to get both shuttles, all 4 mining pods moved over here. I had to put in 4 of the basic hyperdrives to be able to move this thing, or to be able to have enough mass to be able to move it. Should recalculate the mass here. There we go. And I have basically abandoned this station. Everything is shut down. All of the subsystems have been locked out with the exception of here, that sort of thing. So what we're going to do is we're going to prep for hyperjump. I have ordered the research of botany. It's one of the first ones to do. Autopsy tables needed for the medical bay and enslavement facilities. Not so worried about that. I still want to go with the targeting, get the targeting jammer as quickly as I can. But I also want to do is track down the logistics station robot, which is basically this research tree. The salvage robot will also be one that I will want to unlock as early as I can. So it's basically these two. These are all on the way to quantum, which is needed for the targeting jammer. So that's quite alright. I don't mind doing that. So it's basically just 2 little side mission researches, that and that, on their way to that. I still want to gain item fabricator, I believe, is going to be needed, as well as advanced assembler, optomics fabricator, the chemical refinery, the water collector, the chemical refinery, and solar panel will all be needed as well. After that, then we can worry about things. I want to do composter here. This is one that I'm probably going to want to work on. Botany, straight into composter. Those are all things I'm going to work on. Researching. I've got 1 research table for now. I will probably add more as time goes by. The ship is, as you see, extremely unfinished. However, functional. So what we're going to do is head out here. Now we are low on water. I think that's the big part of the reason why I have to get moving. We only have 1 water left. I've transferred all of my biomatter over to the station, as well as any compostable material I had. There should be an alien corpse over there as well. So we're going to hit jump. Yes, that's abandoned. Away we go. Now, of course, our first stop has some ice. We have a pirate moving out of the system over there. There is a salvageable deal here. So I'm going to stop real quick. I'm going to grab that ice, and then I'm going to go get this this ice and derelict ship here. Let's see if we can get a trade deal or 2 on the go here. We are not exactly brimming with materials, but we do have a few things that we can get rid of. I've got some soft materials there, and maybe those. I don't really see anything much. Yeah, I can't even trade them for water with what I have here. Maybe get a deal with these circuits. Of course, the things I really do need he wants hundreds of dollars for, and the best offer he's making me is for plastics. So we'll do this trade here. I want to get that trade anyway, and we'll order the mining of those noble metals. Now, of course, I still have to go back to the starting sector to process these metals, but that's okay. So we'll let these trades go down. Should be able to see these. Yeah, it says they added things to the top here, but I don't see it. But this is that new paint scheme. I was kind of looking at it a little bit during the building of the ship, and I don't know. The colors are pretty bland. Even the vibrant colors are bland. I just let it go with random, just do whatever it wanted. And it was giving me reds and whatnot. I'm not going to get too excited about doing anything fancy with it anytime soon. And mainly because I keep the ship in this state anyway, you'll never see it. There we go, mined off everything that was there, so we're just going to knock out this derelict ship here. Okay, here we are over here at the derelict ship. Kick everybody off. Drop it back to normal speed and start working our way through. I like the fact that with the windows you can now see stuff that's happening on the opposite side of the walls. You don't have to actually go into and explore every little nook and cranny. There we go. This one didn't even have hostiles on it. That's awesome. Alright, so we're going to undraft that and the shuttle and order the harvesting and transfer of everything on this ship. We have some water and crystals that we can use, as well as some tech blocks. This is usually what kills me, needing the tech blocks early on. It's always good. And of course, we're going to salvage everything. And we'll let this run for a few seconds while it does its thing and mine up this resources. Again, we'll pick it back up again here, and we'll go. I'll do some exploring and see if we can find another derelict or something, and then we'll pick it up when we have encountered something else. So don't go away, kids. We will be right back. And we're back. We're just moving into a new sector of space where there is another small craft to be explored. Again, we'll just quickly grab our away team, draft them, load them into the shuttle. I'm getting a temperature error over here. Obviously this area is probably too hot. I mean, looking at overlays, it's 40 degrees. Yeah, it's struggling a little bit over here. So we'll do real quick, so we'll go to life support and we will put in a thermal regulator, and we're just going to slap that right down in the middle of the floor right there. Take this ship, dock over here. Now I have, from the sector we were in down here, I went over, I grabbed that little bit of crystal, I went up. This is just a civilian, it's a tiny little civilian trade post. I wasn't even worth the effort of visiting. I jumped past these two sectors. I saw a ship here that is for, it's a salvageable ship. I mean, I can take it, add it to the fleet, that kind of thing. And then I saw this ship here, and I came over here, and I can see another ship to the sector below us. So we'll do this ship real quick here. We'll see what kind of goodies it holds. Data log over here we'll grab. Oh, that's just credits. I always take credits. And that was it for this ship, so we'll undraft. Again, we'll undraft everybody, undraft the shuttle, and salvage this ship. Again, we'll just take everything and take it all, because everything and all are always good things. Looks like we've got a little bit more water, some more hull blocks. This is going to bring me up to 4 hull blocks, 3 more soft furniture block pieces, another piece of human meat, and 2 more alien corpses. Fortunately, this doesn't show alien corpses on here. It doesn't show human corpses either, but that's another thing. Another piece of plastic. The plastic is good for trade. It's a high trade value anyway right now. We did complete the botany research. We're working on a composter. That should just about tick over anytime soon. Again, I'll continue working with what I wanted to work towards now. The advanced will be the next thing I will work on. I wanted the composter mainly because biomatter will become an issue. Botany, of course, unlocked the plant grow beds, which we will be putting those things in here probably on the next episode when we do some building. I have to go and get resources, so it's basically the only reason I'm doing this this little run. We're up to 10 base metals and 9 of the noble metals. I still don't have anything else, although I am going to mine some of the other stuff that's here. Oops. Zoom all the way out. I believe this has some base metals and carbon here. Either way, all the way or not at all. There's some carbon and crystals over here. I just want to literally get all the resources mined more than anything else. This is the jump to the next sector over here. Oh, this is the main. Okay, this is the jump to the main thing. So there's only a couple more planets yet to visit. I am kind of curious as to this ship here, although unless it's a 1x1 ship, I can't do anything with it. And if it doesn't have a warp core on it, I can do even less with it. But if it's just a 1x1 ship and I can capture it, or 1x2 or whatever the size is maximum that I can capture, then I will take this ship and harvest it for scrap metal. I have really no other use for it, ships like that right now, so we're going to let these guys salvage this thing again, and we'll be right back to do the next combat here and see what kind of fun it has. So don't go away again, we'll be right back. Okay, I've cleaned off this thing that was here before, and I'm just getting ready to jump into this next sector. This looks like it's a slightly larger ship, so we'll deploy in. Again, we will just quickly grab our combat team. And apart from a great big gaping hole in the center, there is no other hull breaches to go through except for the standard airlock. So we'll have to dock at the airlock and hope for the best. While I'm at it, I'm going to quickly order the mining of this carbon. Okay, let these guys get over here. And everybody off. There's a slave collar over there. Okay, well, we'll just have to deal with that. SGS is Slavers Guild. This Slavers Guild ship has a hull stabilizer on it, but yet I can't take it as a captured ship. There's another hull block on there. Anyway, that's always good. We're up to 7 now in the hull blocks. So that's going to go quite a ways. We've got a few hull scraps that I'm not really spending a lot of time processing. It's basically focused on harvest and salvage. So I'm not really spending a lot of time to process. Usually I'll do that when I do a build thing, but I'm not worried about that right now. So we'll let these guys do the thing, and we got another episode on Call Me Crazy. Okay. And we'll let these guys tear this down. Again, same thing. I'll tear it down and I'll pick it all back up and we'll go on to the next ship. I'm going to sit here for about another half hour while I wait for this to get salvaged. So don't go away, kids. I will be, yet again, right back. And we're back in. We're just finishing up on this one little tiny ship here, the We Come in Peace from Slavers Guild. And we are almost completely out of Energium. I've got 1 Energium crystal left. I mean, both of these still have a little bit of fuel in the tanks, but they're low. And we have recycled as much energy crystal scrap as we can. And we are running dangerously low here. I have been attempting to actually get energy crystals. That's part of what I've been looking for. Energium crystals is a huge thing for what I'm looking for, and I'm not seeing any, which is unfortunate because, as you all know, well, if you run out of any one thing early enough in the game, everybody dies. It isn't a matter of, yeah, you might be able to make it. No, everybody dies. We're low on food, but we have algae. So they're still eating. For some reason, they still absolutely refuse to eat space food. I don't know why. I was going to do was jump back into this sector and then go across and over to this ship. But because we are so low on Energium, I'm going to go straight out of here back to this space station, and I'm going to jump in here and see if we can do a trade with these guys for some Energirum. So again, we'll just straight up trade. Tell me you guys have some crystals. You've got 20 units of crystal. So now we got to make the choice of what do we sell for 20 units of crystal at 200. Well, I can liquidate those 3 plastics. For 4 units of crystal. I throw in something else. Maybe I'd rather not throw in that bag of fertilizer because I kind of need that. I don't want to throw away blocks, but I don't really have much choice, so I'm going to throw... I throw the gaseous Energirum in there, and or warp fuel, hyper fuel in there, and see how much that gets us. 134 credits. It's going to leave me losing money on the deal, which I don't like to do, but I need the crystals, so we'll take that deal. Let that go down. That'll get us enough gas to drive around for a little bit longer here, so we'll just let this trade deal go down real quick. Okay, I'm going to do is I'm going to try something. I'm just going to order space food and processed food to be brought to this one particular storage site, and I'm going to turn this storage site on to allow direct food consumption and see if that makes a difference, if they will actually eat these stupid space foods out of here or not. It almost appears that they would rather they'll eat full meals from the kitchen first, space food second, algae third, almost as a priority on foods. But we're now up to up to 10 crystals, and we are pretty much broke, so we're going to hit hyperspace and prepare for jumping again. I do want to grab these minerals, but I really just want to go quickly and hit this ship. Yeah, there's a mineral there. So basically, this is the only sector I haven't looked into. This one and this. No. Yeah, this one. These 2 sectors are the only 2 I haven't looked into. So we'll just quickly drop down here and take a look at this ship. Oh, and it is a 2x2 ship, so I don't think I can actually take it over here, but we'll have a look at it anyway here. So we'll just once again draft combat team, get them to a shuttle, and we'll just dock over here. I like the fact that it gives me highlighted docking locations. Now this ship is supposedly salvageable. So we'll have a look, see at what's going on. We got a couple of bugs running around. That's a heck of a lot of bugs. This one does have a hyperdrive, and it's got a tier 3 generator. It's got the large high capacity generator and a hyperdrive. Oh. This is a very tempting dilemma. If, hypothetically, if I could manage to get this ship back to my starting sector, I can rebuild this ship and have a ship that's already got the upgraded hyperdrive, a large upgraded reactor, and a small upgraded reactor. Can I claim this ship? Not enough. I'm only allowed to have 2 more points, and this requires 4. So what I would literally have to do is come into this sector with a 1x1 ship, transfer the bridge and whatever else I need over to it, claim this ship, and fly it back to the starting sector. And then either disassemble this ship, the one I started building, or disassemble this ship. But I really wish you could transfer the full-sized units out of there. Because that is so tempting. That just these 2 reactors alone is well worth the expense. But I mean, two large reactors, the large warp and the hull stabilization are all very tasty things to have on here. Although other than that, there isn't anything on this ship that's really of interest to me. I mean, the airlock is nothing. That's minor resources. The gubbins, all the doors and stuff inside here aren't worth anything. There's not even a console for command or anything like that on here. So the rest of the ship is absolutely useless. Those 3 items are big. Well, there's not much else I can do with this, so we're going to undraft these guys, let them return to the ship, and order for jump out. Not sure why the shuttle flew away without them, but it did. Okay, that was kind of rude. Dude, get on the shuttle. It's still annoying that the shuttle has to dock, unload the crew, and then come over and dock in the hangar, and it can't just go straight into its hangar and allow us to jump out. That's just kind of annoying. So we're going to go down here. I just want to check these last 2 sectors. There's some more resource, some more metal. And the pirate craft. We're going to jump away from the pirate craft. I saw evade. There's 2 pirates in this sector. Let's have a look at what this ship is. Single weapon turret. I see nothing here that is of interest. I don't want to fight the pirates at this time. I do like the way that you can now have... This is where the bridge is on this ship design. So you actually have windows facing out from the bridge. That's kind of neat. Again, pointless with this ship design that I have. So I'm just going to prepare for hyper jump and see if we can get out of here before these guys get too excited. I think they shot at us. Now, if they're crazy enough to follow me down here where the military police guys are hanging out, that's a different story. But boy, this ship up here is tasty in a lot of different ways. That is a resource that I really don't want to let go. And I'm kind of... I'm kind of trying to figure out a way to take it and not lose that ship. But like I said, unless I have a single 1x1 ship that I can send up there and collect it with, it's kind of pointless. But boy, that would be a nice ship to take over. But I would lose so much taking this one apart that it wouldn't be a valuable return on my investment. That's the problem. I think I'm going to quickly grab this carbon, see if there's a trade we can do with this military alliance fellow. And that should pretty much wrap it up for the night here. Let's see if he's got anything. He's got 4 crystals again. Do I have anything I can actually sell this joker? Like, there's not really, he's not interested in buying anything, which is bad. And there we go. We have completed everything that was in that sector. I'm going to leave that area. There's 2 pirates flying around here. I don't really want to play with them just yet. We're going to head back to our starting sector. There we go. What we can do is reclaim that base. Reclaim. I can't reclaim this base. The 3x3 base. The 3x3 ship, you can't reclaim this base. I can't. Oh, crap. The whole point of coming to this base was to use this base to manufacture the metals and fix the stuff up. Yeah. I can't do it because it's a 2x2 base. I was afraid of that. Building the 3x3 ships sounds really cool and awesome. Highly recommend that you do not do that. Because you literally can't take advantage of any claimable base or station. The only thing I can do now is go back over here and physically remove any inventory I left. That's probably the only thing I would be able to do with it. That's terrible. That, or else I have to basically scrap this 3x3 ship, or the 2x3 ship here would have to be scrapped, and I'd have to go back to either a 2x2 or a 1x3 craft like I would normally build. Which would basically, it would almost mean it would be easier to do a restart than a rebuild, because I would lose so much in the repurposing of this ship. Oh, they should. I thought he had made this thing so it had 0, because you can't take these stations with you. I thought they would have made this so that it had like a 0 points or something, that you could just come back and claim it. Oh, well, that kind of sucks. Well, that's going to do it for today, kids. We'll figure out what we can do with these ships. Maybe we can find something to work around, a workaround that we can use. I know if I had a 1x1 ship, I could literally just hit the hyper jump, jump out, jump back in, and claim this ship, leaving this one as derelict until I was able to switch back over. But I don't know if I want to go through that much hassle for such a little bit of return. I mean, it might be the only course of action. That's a lot of things to haul around with just a small 3-person crew or 6-person crew. We'll have to figure it out. I'll think about it between episodes, and next episode we'll do some more rebuilding on this and see what we can do about taking over, or at least recovering the resources off of this other station. So thanks for watching, and good night for now.